with the gang, Roula, Ryan, Eric, Sister Kate, and Sam. The reason I asked that is because I have you guys cranked all the way, and I just hear whispers from you guys. It's like this. It's the Roula and Ryan show on 104.1.
Turn it up and rip off the knob.
Oh, my God.
That was the old radio thing.
Some people don't even know what rip off the knob even means.
Oh, I know. Back in the day, you'd hear...
What would be now? Punch your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, punch your
turn it up
digital...
in.
Actually, I use the stuff on my...
Slide
on the steering wheel. On the back part of the steering wheel.
Oh, you got the fancy one on your steering wheel?
Like on the back, you can do the...
Yeah, with
like
the volume.
on the
nice.
right.
Right.
Have you guys ever hit the back of it and it kicks your car into manual? And I'm like, oh no, what have I done? Like I'm on the freeway and you can go from automatic to manual. This little lever behind your steering wheel.
And first gear all of a sudden.
I'm like, oh my God, what have I done?
Mine, you have to like shift it into it. Mine's not a button.
Like I know how to drive stick, but I don't know that whole steering wheel shifting thing.
I haven't driven stick in 20 years.
Also, driving stick with an automatic is weird. It's like there's no clutch to put in and out.
Yeah, that's what I had the problem with.
Go between the gears.
The pedals? What are they called? Are they called
paddles?
The paddles, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like those paddles.
Yeah,
give me an old stick shift. I can handle that.
Yeah,
not in traffic, not in this city.
No.
I feel like you're just sitting there, like you shake it back and forth.
And if you're on a hill, oh man.
In a regular stick shift, yeah.
Good thing it's flat here. Like Pennsylvania probably wouldn't be good.
What's the difference between a regular stick shift and what you're talking about? What's the other?
Well, the stick shift that we're talking about, the cars, the automatic cars that have the paddles on the steering wheel, if you want to shift into a manual
like
gear.
School buses, are they?
Oh, that won't go backwards.
Are they automatic now?
They're automatic, yeah. The stick shift school buses are from a long time ago, and that was the broke down bus that I used to run away from.
I remember a bus driver.
That's where we had the bus driver to drive those things.
And I ain't getting on this one. I'll walk home. Because like Sam said, my bus would not actually get up that hill.
Nope.
Like once we got stuck on the hill, the bus driver could never get it back into gear to get it up at the hill.
Oh my God. That is terrifying.
I know.
And it's winter time.
How would there not more stories?
Lots of space.
Busloads of children flying down mountains.
Do you guys remember your school bus driver?
Media.
I remember I slid. She opened the door for me. I was like second grade. I live in the country. We had gravel roads. Mm-hmm. So I walked to go in. All of a sudden I slipped and just went under the bus. Oh! She had to come out, pick me up, kind of like Ralphie's little brother got picked up with that.
Oh my God!
Big
yeah, get up here,
bubble boy coat.
Yeah, that wasn't that thing. It was just so slippery. I just went almost halfway. My hands are out.
Really?
You can remember those things. Like he was a no nonsense guy. His name was Dutch Wensler. He was our bus driver.
Dutch,
and we pissed him off so bad one time. He pulled over into a cornfield. And he's like, "We're not going anywhere until you people learn some manners."
Oh, especially now. We have listeners that are bus drivers. Some of these kids nowadays, they have cameras now. It helps.
We definitely had to pull over the bus one time. The principal came out from the school to get on the bus. You know, we waited 20 minutes for him to come out from the school, and then he lectured us and let us all know that we're in detention the next day, which we...
See, really, you missed the fun of a bus.
The fun of the bus.
Public school.
But my school didn't offer bus service to everyone. It was, I went to a private school in Meyerland. And you would think that, I mean, look, you can live anywhere and go to a private school. A lot of the kids at my school did live in that neighborhood, but there were a lot that were in Sugar Land. So I think there were enough kids, obviously, for them to have warranted one bus to take you to Sugar Land. But I didn't live in Sugar Land, so I don't know how spread out that bus route was. They did not have a bus going to Sharpstown from my
No.
So my mom had to always drive us.
Oh, no, we're not going that direction.
Never. What's the high school there? Is it Sharpstown High School?
Sharpstown High School.
What's their mascot? Do you know?
I don't know. What was it?
I think it's the holsters. Like you put your gun in a holster.
What?
The Sharpstown holster.
Mascot was made of Kevlar.
Yeah, the Sharpstown Kevlar.
With holsters. Not the guns, the holsters. That would be the worst.
It had its glory days, and then it didn't. And I don't know who the mascot is or what the mascot is.
Oh, it's a plastic water bottle smashed and running down through the parking lot.
I haven't seen a lot of. You're right. It was a Roula or you, Kevin. Someone was saying they saw a lot of garbage, like West Park Tollway, like trying to get on. From
it was me.
Chimney or whatever it is.
It was yes, in your old neighborhood, which is now your new neighborhood again. It is all trashed out on West Park Tollway from like Buffalo Speedway all the way to, I don't know, you go Fountain View.
It's like no one's
all trash. You would not know "Don't mess with Texas" is our motto. It's disgusting.
That's just West Park. Buffalo Speedway, West Park Tollway doesn't go that far.
I'm sorry, not Tollway. Well, West Park Tollway, if you take it and it dead ends at 610,
you keep going,
and then you keep going. Yeah, then you keep going. But it's West Park. What did you see recently, Eric?
When I left your place, I ended up on the merge on the West Park Tollway. You know, I usually get on from Gessner, so the next one down.
Fondren.
Fondren. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you turn left there to merge onto it. It's like just crap everywhere.
Oh yeah, there's homeless people that live up underneath of that particular section of freeway.
Like water jugs and just
and every couple of weeks the city will come up there and shoo them out of there.
But not take the garbage.
No, they take the garbage as well, and then they spray it down. They bleach spray it down.
Sanitize.
How do you know this?
I saw them running them out. I saw them run. I was in there. I was getting running out. You know, I saw them running them out of there one time, and they're hollering at the people.
They're hollering. I mean, I feel bad that somebody has been reduced to that's where they have to stay. They have no shelter.
Yeah,
and they're just like running them out. They're not like trying to house these people or trying to give them shelter.
Do. No, a lot of times they do, and they still don't want to go in the housing.
I would hope nobody. That would be so sad that you were reduced to that. That you had nowhere to live. You had to stay under a freeway.
Sam, right, Roula? They don't.
Yeah, we've learned that.
Giving them money, giving them a place, a truck.
Absolutely, and they don't want to.
He took the truck and sold it. He just wanted the freedom of a life.
Yep.
To wander.
I know someone that's homeless, and they refuse to have housing. They just like the nature and want to live in like the streets.
Well, I think there's psychological factors too. You get to a certain point where you can't change. You can't go back to.
He doesn't want the help.
But not everybody though.
Right, that's true. There's a percentage that, yes, they probably would like the help, and there's a percentage, absolutely, for decades. They're like, no, I'm just fine doing this. This is how I'd like to live, and this is how I know how to live.
When they bring animals into it, when they bring dogs, man, like I hate that. Like
to use them for the sign of, hey, I'm going to feed my dog.
In the sun.
Yeah, when it's like 100 degrees. Most of the time, though, I feel like they take better care of the dogs than they do themselves.
I don't know.
Well, you would hope.
Being an animal,
you would hope.
When it's 109 degrees outside all day long, that's not good.
You guys hear an echo?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because Roula's headphones are too loud, or our feed going down to her is too loud.
No, it's normal.
Turn it up and rip off the headphones.
I got some sound in my headphones now. Let's see if I
we do too. The whole city knows.
It's so good. I hear it twice.
I feel like I'm in like an NRG. I'm like, hello.
Start singing the Star Spangled Banner.
I don't hear it on my end.
Can you see?
Do it again.
By the dawn's early light.
I wonder if it's translating to the audience, though, because I'm not hearing what y'all are laughing at.
We're hearing like an echo.
Yeah, but does the listener in the radio?
I don't think the listener does. I don't hear it. It's just Ryan singing.
Well, that's because it's you. It's your headphones. By the time it gets to you, we're hearing the echo back from by the time it gets to you. Which is like a millisecond, but still, it's funny.
And the rocket's red glare.
Is there an echo on my side?
Yes.
When I talk to you guys?
No, because it's your headphones.
It's just us.
It's your headphones.
Yeah,
because it's us.
You need to get back here.
No, how is it my headphones? How is it my headphones if I have them like at a certain level? Because like yesterday I had them at this level and y'all didn't have an echo.
I think because you're hard of hearing and you turn them up so loud and then we're getting them feeding back.
No. Remember when I started the show, I said I can barely hear you guys. Y'all were totally muted except for a whisper.
But then we didn't hear it then.
I know, but then either I'm not going to hear you guys and you guys don't have an echo, or I could just take the day off. Okay, I'm going to go. See y'all later. Bye. Astros sucked last night. Bye.
The Astros did suck.
Oh my God, I was so mad. So mad last night, Presley. It's
close, though.
We
8-7.
had that.
I came close to saying stuff on Twitter and that, but I'm like, what's not worth it. I'm just going to say it's a new day today. Let's be positive. It's got like 11 games left.
It's a new day.
Sounds like a
yes, but that was our game. We had that game, Eric. We had that game.
Yeah, but remember,
we had that game.
We had a grand slam to beat them like that on August 8th. So
that doesn't help me.
It is what it is. Let's be positive. I'm not going to be negative for once. I know it sounds weird for that to happen.
Oh my God, marking the calendar.
I know.
Congratulations. My Steelers won.
Yeah, barely.
Last night.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody have some horrific leg accident yesterday?
Oh,
Sam?
yes. They wouldn't replay it.
Steelers.
Thank goodness.
Oh, it's one of those things where the bone's sticking out of the
one of those
pants.
disgusting injuries.
Yeah, the guy went low, hit his knee. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that stuff. That's gross.
Gosh,
We should
we are
be
not
kicked out of the
gross.
league.
Shut up. It was a normal hit, just like any other hit.
No, it was disgusting. And if anything, it just proves over and over again why football is savage and no one should be playing it. Between Aaron Rodgers getting his Achilles knocked out in the first 5 minutes of his playing to that leg nastiness last night, nobody should let anybody play football. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a hard time stopping a $10 billion
right.
or $100 billion. I don't know what it is.
God bless the people that play.
Billions.
It's so much fun to watch.
Not fun for the players down the line, though, when they've got like CTE.
There's a football player, I think, on the Dolphins. The news came out. He's got 4 women pregnant at the same time.
Whoa.
Right now.
Wow.
That's a skill, right?
That's Nick Cannon-esque.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Even he didn't have 4
It's
at the same
interesting.
time.
They'll use so much
No, I think
protection
he
in their
had 2.
football, in their uniforms. They've got all the padding and protection.
Well, I don't think that's
don't want to
help.
use it for
That's
other
not the
things.
same protection.
Yeah, that's not going to help if he wears that.
Yeah.
I don't think that works.
Well, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, another celebrity has raked in the bazillions because of the catalog sale. We'll talk about that in Scoop. Here's your weather for today.
God, it's hard to believe it's going to be this hot in the middle of September. 93 degrees again. It's going to be sunshine and hot right now. It's already 72 and 6:11 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Roula and Ryan Celebrity Scoop. 104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. I'm going to put you on the spot, Sam, because I want you to talk about how we're doing the Olivia Rodrigo Guts Tour contest, because you did it yesterday after our show.
Yes.
And for those 6 o'clockers who are hoping to win tickets to see her show, Tuesday, February 27, did your listener yesterday at 11:15 know the lyrics to the song you presented?
She did. So it was cute because her name is Sharon and her daughter's name is Olivia. And her daughter, Olivia, is the biggest Olivia Rodrigo fan. So the mom was like, because I asked her, I was like, okay, so you know the rules. So what it is I tell you what the song is. And then you give me a call, or anybody a call. I'm just saying me because this is how my giveaway was. So KRBE, we're going to tell you what the song is, and then you give us a call. We're going to play you the shortest amount of the song. So maybe 5 seconds if you're lucky. And then you have to know the rest of the words.
Pick it up, like finish the lyrics.
Yes,
Yeah.
finish the lyrics. You have to go with your gut and finish the lyrics. And so she was so cute because she was like singing it. Because as soon as it ends, and you have to pick it up. And she was singing it, and I was like, you better tell your daughter, like, you guys won. And she was freaking out. So it was awesome.
But they had a fun, when she picked him up from school, and you can get the good news to tell your daughter.
That's what Mom did.
I should have asked her to film it just because I know that, like, you could tell as like a mom, she was just so excited about winning these tickets. Because she's like, I mean, I listen to the song all the time, obviously, and the music all the time with her daughter when she's driving. So that was adorable. I personally do not have more tickets today, but we do have more with Audrey Rose at 1:45.
That's the
Nice.
first
So
That
that's
is
your
your
chance,
first
guys.
Yes.
1:45. Finish the lyric with Audrey Rose.
And I'll tell you right now, but for us tomorrow we're going to be doing it.
Oh, that's fun.
Are we?
Yep. I'll even tell you the time. It's after 9.
Okay.
After 9?
Tomorrow after 9.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty.
Like I said, we will tell you the song, so that kind of helps you out. But you just need to know the words because we can't, like...
Because you don't know what part of the song we're going to pick for you to finish the lyric.
It could be
has
the
to be right
chorus.
then.
It could be.
Hey,
right.
you try and pull up those lyrics real fast on your phone. You go ahead and try that, but you don't. Yeah, you're right.
There's no, you can't. There's
no
a
time.
time. There's no time. There's no
Right.
time. Also, you need to know the actual words because if you say something that's
You say the wrong words.
Like I
not
said
going to
yesterday,
count.
good for you. Na, 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 na,
Yeah, that wouldn't
That
count.
doesn't count.
No.
Nice try, though.
All right. Olivia Rodrigo tickets here on KRBE. Today, again, what time did you say?
1:45 with Audrey Rose.
1:45, thank you.
We'll keep telling you all morning long.
Okay. Yesterday, I was talking about how Russell Brand has been accused by not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 women. And it's not just of impropriety, it's of actual sexual assault. And he has emphatically denied this. But the women, I mean, people don't just... what have we learned? Like, you're not usually just making it up because you like to make your life so easy by accusing someone of that and having to relive it 1,000 times. Well, Katy Perry was married to Russell Brand, if you guys remember that, in 2012. So from 2010 to 2012. And when they divorced in 2013, she said, obviously, she wanted to try and keep it private, but, try and be classy about the divorce. She at the time had said, I felt a lot of responsibility for the relationship ending, but then I found out the real truth, which I can't necessarily disclose, because I keep it locked in my safe for a rainy day. I let go, and I was like, this is not because of me. This is beyond me. So I have moved on from that. And as the allegations have come out now, people are going backwards into the heyday of Russell Brand, like the Forgetting Sarah Marshall days and his stand-up days. Kristen Bell worked with him on Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and she said back in 2010 that before she even started filming, she warned him not to try anything. She said he didn't try and mess with me or get in my pants. He knew I would lop him off, like, castrate him. And then in 2006, Danny Minogue called Russell Brand, quote, a bit of a vile predator, which take out the word bit. And she really wanted to just call him a vile predator. But as is the case for women many times over for us, you're like, oh, well, it's like you want to say it, but you can't say it because then people are going to be like, what do you mean? And then you're like, I want to get in that right now. Mm-hmm. There is a comedian in England named London Hughes that had the same agent as Russell Brand early in his career, and they told her right up front not to sleep with him under any circumstances. So he said yesterday in that clip I played that it is not a secret that he was very promiscuous and he had relations with a lot of women. Nobody is disputing whether he freely wanted to have it with those ladies or not, or those ladies did. But there is a faction of women that were not free will volunteers.
So they're saying he forced himself on them.
That's what they said. Yeah, that was the story yesterday.
I feel like
looking to see where
that character. What was his name? Aldous.
Oh, Snow,
yeah. I feel like he wasn't acting.
Get him to the Greek.
Yeah, like that, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I feel like that was that's really him.
Really wild.
I don't think he's acting. I think he's just that.
I think that's really him.
Not a good person.
Speaking of Katy Perry, she just sold her music catalog to Litmus Music for $225 million.
Whoa.
Nice.
Her 5 albums released through Capitol Records are included in that sale. 2008's One of the Boys through Smile in 2020. Every single song that matters, basically. Those albums spawned 16 multi-platinum singles, including 7 that went to number 1 on the Hot 100, and now she's raking in the dough. Katy Perry is pretty much that kind of artist. Like, you see this happen with a lot of, like, Puff Daddy's a good example of this, or, Puff Daddy really has made more money off of everything else except his music. He made a lot of money off his music, but then he made money off the clothes and the vodka and all that. Katy Perry is making money off of her other interests now, like her money that she's got for American Idol for being a judge. Mm-hmm. She's got different lines out with her name. She's turning into that super force.
I feel like she could
just, what's your next single going to be?
She could have, I think, for $225, I think that she could have just sold that one album, the one that had all the hits. What year was that, 2008?
Teenage Dream.
Oh, yeah. My question is...
6 number ones on that one.
That's what I'm saying. It felt like that whole year, remember, everything was a...
When she sells...
Yeah, but usually in these kinds of deals, they want it all, so they can repackage it and
that
make
album
more
was
money.
so good for her.
But when she sells, is she selling the publishing rights? Because Katy Perry actually does write and co-write most of her music. So is she selling the publishing rights as well, or just the albums?
Isn't that part of the deal, though, sometimes? I don't know. It depends on what they work out.
I wasn't in the deal.
If you're smart, you want to try and buy the publishing rights, but if you're smart, you're not going to sell.
The publishing rights is where it's at.
Still make the money.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Because if anybody down the line, hey, I want to use this in a TV commercial, then they got to license it out.
That's how they make their money back.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So a lot of people have been turned off by the change of Twitter to X for many, many reasons. And here's another one to turn you off even more. Apparently, Elon Musk wants to make X a subscription-based service, meaning you would have to pay a fee to use Twitter/X.
Yeah, goodbye.
And most people are going to be out.
No.
You're already buying the blue check mark.
He ruined
it. You don't want to pay for Twitter if you feel like it's not going to. If anything, this will push Threads into like reality now. I know Threads exist, but nobody's really using it. I don't know anyone who uses Threads.
No, I did the first week, and I have it there. I just don't even click on it.
I thought it was going to mirror it. Like, I thought whatever I was going to post on Instagram, maybe there is a feature that it was just going to go on to Threads. But
let's go to Instagram.
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't need to go to the Threads. No. And I'll go to Twitter just so I can. And there, I just use Twitter so I can see Astro stuff or wrestling.
You can also get that on Instagram now.
Yeah, but it's easier for
scores.
Like for Astros, like Twitter, the writers, they're mostly there because they're doing more. They're not doing photos. They're doing
more in-depth stories. Yeah,
they're just writing the stories.
I hate that on Instagram where you click the link in the bio. That is such a pain.
Oh no, my favorite now is guys on Instagram. If you read a story that looks interesting to you and it says click the link, now I feel like 9 times out of 10 someone's written to you what the link is in the comments.
Oh, absolutely. They just copy and paste it. I just go straight to the comments.
It's so good. They're like,
just go down the comments and then every third one is a big old advertisement. Like,
I make this much money
I'm like,
from
I'm seeing the
home.
same one. I'm like, why am I keep seeing this in the comments?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it used to be just you saw comments. I get it. He has to try to make his money back, but come on, man, this sucks.
Elon ruined Twitter.
How's this Tesla car? Anybody have a Tesla? 37530 text. Do you love your Tesla? Is that thing?
Run out of battery. Eric wants a Tesla now.
I'm thinking about maybe getting one of those, but then I'm
You have
like,
to do the
worried
suicide
about
doors.
the charge.
but I worry about that charge stuff and that. But I just want something for like Houston proper. I'm not.
But what if you want to
taking
go
it
to
to Austin.
Galveston real quick and you didn't charge it enough? I'm sure you could stop somewhere and charge it, but how long does the charge take versus pumping
Exactly.
a tank
I
full
don't
of
know.
gas?
It's like 15
Yeah,
minutes.
that would give me
Anxiety. Some people they can do that thrill. They can drive their car all the way down to the fumes when that gas
Oh,
light
I
comes
hate
on.
that. I hate that. I can't do that.
You're like, I know I have 2 more miles. I'm like, why would you even do that?
Especially the traffic here. What if all of a sudden you're on 59?
Absolutely
There's a
not.
wreck and you're stuck in the middle.
No, I
you
would
can't
not
do
trust
that.
Houston.
I can't even stand like if my cell phone gets below like 20%. It drives me nuts. It's like, no, it's got to be fully charged.
Isn't that going to start
Oh, that's
happening soon
funny.
with our phones? Because the new
Probably.
iPhone
Absolutely.
15's out or
We're
whatever.
going to lose storage. Our quality
Well,
of photos
all of our
is gonna
phones
go
are going
down.
to start going
Everything.
cattywampus haywire because it's going to
yeah.
force us into the new
Yeah.
phone.
Yep.
It's going to be really obnoxious.
Is there a release date on that? When? I know that
next
we
week?
were told that they were coming out, but
Now we're going to have to buy all new charging cables again.
is it next
If
week?
Mumbles was still part of the show, he just
He
let
would
us know
know.
he's going to line up for it.
That was the old days. Remember people would line up to get there. It was so
Some people
awesome.
still do it, Eric. Some
No
people
way.
are
Really?
real tech heads and they really want it.
Really?
I don't know.
Still?
They just want the number one. I just want to.
You can buy it this Friday.
Yeah, I thought it was Friday. Wow. That's
Yeah.
fast.
Coming up next, we want to check out the listener line this early in the morning. If you've ever called the listener line, 713-278-VENT, that's 8368. You can be the star of this show.
Eric.
Based on your comments. There's a lady who went after Eric about something he said to her that really hit hard for her.
Eric had some
And
defenders, too.
We'll have some
Oh,
comments
nice.
about the
Okay,
comment.
Play that because we played it late in the show. You can play this lady.
Play it again. Everybody really... You know
It's
what?
funny 'cause
I'll
she
let
went
you guys
from-
decide which ones you want to hear because everybody's been attacked.
This
on the
lady
listener
went from
line.
saying she was a fan to dig a little bit. I'm like, I don't think you're really ever a fan if you're going to be attacking personal stuff. I guess.
You guys
I
be the
think that
judge.
maybe there's sometimes there's some things that hit hard for some people and they just are done after that for some reason. We'll let the audience of the 6 o'clockers hear exactly what started all this. It's comments on top of comments next on the Real and Ryan Show.
You have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, know-nothing. Really?
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, I think pretty much everybody has gotten it on the listener line lately. We can start with you, Eric, if you want to go ahead and play that.
Oh, yeah.
We could do
Call
a
from
to be
yesterday.
continued story on for the 6 o'clockers who aren't in the loop on what happened yesterday.
I don't even know what segment it was. If it was Romance or No Chance or the other one, Wedding Omens.
You made a joke at somebody and they did not care for it.
She talked about.
The joke was, how many years have you been happily married, when we had to guess if she's still with her mate.
Oh, no. She said,
I've been married.
You've been married 36 years. And I'm like, well, yeah, but how many of those were happy? Thinking, because 36 years, not every year. Everyone has their ups and downs and stuff. And I guess she got really mad at me for
She
that.
did not find that funny.
I'm like, it's really hit a nerve with her. So maybe she wasn't happy at all the 36 years. I don't understand.
I just want to say that, Eric, you used to be my favorite person on the air, but you made a very smart comment the other day when I called in and I said how long my husband and myself had been together. And your smart comment was, well, how many of those years have you been happy? Probably happier than your ex-wife was when she cheated on you. And you should probably watch what you say to your listeners, because if it wasn't for us listening to y'all, you probably wouldn't have a job. You'd probably be at home being a drunk off of your bourbon. So you should really watch what you say to your listeners, because we're the reason why you have a job and why you make the money that you make.
I will say we do appreciate she's right about that part. The people listening to the show, you are the reason we have a job, and we thank you for listening.
But that one hit
But taking
hard
a
with
shot
her.
at you,
She did not
that
like
wasn't-
at all
that
that
wasn't
you
nice.
even questioned how many of her years were.
You don't know my
happily married,
finances,
and
lady.
now
You don't know if I need
you're
this
dead
job
to
or
her
not.
now. Say it again?
Oh, really?
I'm just saying.
You don't know if I need this.
You don't know. You don't know what I make.
You
what I
had
do.
some defenders. Of course, your rapid fire defender was the first to chime
Alex?
in. Alex, hell yeah.
Hey, guys, it's Alex. Most of the time I'm calling in for Eric and Rapid Fire Quiz and all that good stuff. But now I'm calling in for that skink. I was talking mess to my boy Eric for some harmless little joke. What the hell is that, lady? What's wrong with you? It's a joke, not a dig. Don't take it so hard. You're coming after his personal life for some little joke. You're worse than my generation, the Gen Zs. You're acting all holier than thou. Shut your up. Sit down. If anybody's listening to this, please play this. I want her to hear this.
Well, you got your way out.
Wow, Alex.
Oh, my
Eric.
It's okay, buddy.
Don't come after Alex's.
He was really mad. He was really mad. He loves you.
Alex, it's okay, buddy. Calm down. It's not that big
You had
a
another
deal.
defender.
Another one.
I just
Listener
heard
wars.
of that Karen, pardon me, that lady that called, that being mad at Eric. Come on, lady, chill out. I don't know how happy you are in your marriage, but I guess that you need to take it down a few notches, not even one or two, it's enough. So, Karen, lady, I told you already, okay? Leave everybody alone. We are here for the fun, okay? Don't take something so personal. Otherwise, just don't call. Stay at home. Call your kids. Call your husband since you're so happy. Bye, guys. Love you. Thank you for the wonderful, fun morning.
We appreciate that.
That's when it makes you happy.
Any better, unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. If you're happy, why would it matter?
Oh, man.
Like you attack me about something and
Ouch.
and it doesn't bother me because I'm happy in my life. Like you attack me about my marriage, but I'm happy about it or happy in my marriage. Why would I care?
I don't know.
Well, needless
So weird.
to say, I don't think we're making her a big fan of anything. She's probably going to turn us off forever after she hears those calls because
Oh, we
she
didn't
already
say
didn't like
those
Eric's
things.
comment.
She shouldn't.
What is it?
I welcome her anytime. I think
No, I welcome her
if
too.
she
But
called
I'm
in right
just
now,
saying,
I'd
if she
apologize
was
to her.
mad about what Eric said, hearing the calls are not going to make her not going to make him like her now.
I'm just thinking of all the things I've said on the radio.
now.
That seems like the least harmless thing I've ever said to make somebody mad. Right?
Well, let's think.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's a good other
there's plenty more things I can find.
Yeah,
I'll let you guys
think
choose
about
next. Rolla had a couple.
Rilla got attacked?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
Rula. She's like, I'm
Let's
ready.
hear it.
I got my coffee.
I don't call in often about Roula, and Ryan's telling about how his daughter said senior year was the worst thing, and Roula just dismisses him, and she's like, no, it's junior year. I mean, I thought it was junior year, and he's like, well, I'm telling you what my daughter told me. Well, no, it's this. I get it, Roula, you were there once, you did go through high school, but your kids haven't reached there. He's telling you what his daughter said, and I just don't think you realize how dismissive you are when it comes to something Ryan says. You do it all the time. Ryan can say, oh, this is the best thing, and you'll just immediately dismiss him and be like, no, it's this. I don't know if you recognize it, but I just want to stand up for Ryan a little bit since I kind of rag on him.
He rags on me all the
Are
time.
you new?
He
Have
rags
you
on
not
me
heard this show
all
for
the
20
time.
years? This is how we play.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
Oh, you got another one. You got another
Yeah,
one.
for 20 years, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, you got another one.
It works.
We got some more for you.
Here you go.
Kev's
Why
thriving.
is it that when Ryan was talking about long distance dating, he talked about his ex-wife and he kept it to a few words, and then Rula cut him off, and then he put the topic back up to Rula to talk about her relationship, and she goes on and on and on. Just wondering. Happens all the time.
Eric takes
Like I
such
said, are
glee
you
when we
guys
get
new?
attacked.
This is how we play.
I just laugh.
I feel like we go around the table on who's going on and on about different things at different times.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like edging one person out for the other. This is just how here's the thing about our show. Our show is so fast moving that other radio shows don't even understand how we even operate because there is not a second of space. If there's a second of down space, someone's jumping in. True or false?
It's like a
True.
merry-go-round.
Totally true.
Like a merry-go-round going like on 25 miles an hour.
You got to hop on.
And you just got to jump on.
Yeah.
I gotta
exactly
give you
right.
I got to give you a funny one. Here's one.
Yo, everybody's got a hype man, but nobody's got a hype man for Ryan. I feel bad for Ryan. So you know what, Ryan? I'm your new hype man. Hey, guess what? You did a great job the other day when you were talking to... Or you know what? You brought up a good point the other day when you... Well, that was a good joke that you said that one time with... Never mind, man. I got nothing. Have a good day, fart knocker.
Okay. I wish it. What's his name?
I don't know, but he calls it. Every call's about me.
This
About
is Fart
bashing me.
Knocker? That's how you know?
Calls me fart knocker.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, so it's brought to you by Duncan. Travis Scott was questioned for 8 hours yesterday in a civil deposition he gave in connection. This is with the hundreds of lawsuits that were filed against him. And it's just sad over the deaths and injuries from the 2021 Astroworld Festival. Now, this is the first time that Travis Scott was questioned by attorneys for those who had filed lawsuits since this crowd surge back on November 5th, 2021. Scott's deposition comes after a judge earlier this year scheduled his first trial from the lawsuits to be May 6th, 2024. So it'll be 2.5 years after the festival before the very first civil lawsuit takes place.
A long time.
That's the worst.
That's a long time, yeah. So if you're looking for something fun to do, Vanilla Ice, Tone Loc, and Rob Bass are all going to perform following the Houston Dash's final game, October 8th. That's at Shell Energy Stadium as the Dynamo Football Club wraps up their Fan Appreciation Week. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. No? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Get that ready.
Even
Get
Kevin
that sound effect ready for the next
He's
one.
He's like, no thanks. Even Kevin didn't have a reaction.
Yeah. Astros lost against the Orioles. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Where's the crickets
we
for that?
were winning until we weren't. It was top of the ninth.
Well, Ryan Presley allowed a 3-run homer in the ninth.
Ugh. Yeah. No good. And then we had what happened with Myers on third. I told Eric I'm turning it off. I can't. Myers has to make it home so we can tie. I'm going to bed. I cannot watch this if they fail.
We had a guy in
and
third
I got the MLB
with one out.
Update.
King Tuck was up and just hit it in the outfield. Just, You don't even have to get a hit. Just get in the outfield and he hit a grounder to second.
Ooh.
And he was
They'll
out.
play?
And then Myers didn't run. He could have ran home and went 4. He probably would have been out, but it didn't work out that way. And then I forget who was up next. Chaz struck out, and we lost.
How about something positive?
So the Rangers lost 2. Mariners won.
Let's close this out with something positive. Rice University and UH have reason to celebrate. U.S. News and World Report released its annual rankings of the top colleges in America, and Rice came in at number 17. It's the only Texas university to make the top 20. And congratulations to University of Houston. It went from 91 to 70 this year. So, and that's pretty good considering all the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of universities and colleges across America.
By thousands.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
grab your phone.
Sam's School, I never heard of it before. Where'd you go? East?
What, my high school?
College.
No, you're
college. I don't really want to put that out there. People are going to try and stalk me.
No, I'm making a point.
Then they're going to go find that girl that I was talking about. I'm just kidding.
It's some weird college name I never heard of.
It's a small university.
I just asked Siri. 5,300 colleges in America.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Does that count online colleges?
Ooh, it's a good question.
I don't really consider that. Do you consider that a college?
I mean, yeah, you get the degrees and stuff.
Why
yeah,
would it not be?
You just don't get the fun stuff, the parties.
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason you go.
And fun.
No, but there's a lot of people who didn't make it to college, like in the traditional years of the ages.
Yeah, they don't have time.
Party.
They have to work.
So they're like 35 with kids and 2 jobs, and they're like, I'm going to try and go online and get my degree, and that's what those universities are for.
I count it.
Which I think is so awesome.
Like I said, if anything, that's worse because they're actually just getting the work part without the play, without the fun stuff.
Gotta have the play.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. That's what's going down in H-Town. Special K's up next. You got a prank call. Wait, no. What am I thinking? I'm thinking it's Wednesday already. Oh, I'm thinking it's Wednesday. I don't know why.
Where am I?
I was trying to go ahead one day.
But Rilla can't say anything because then listeners will get mad at her.
Oh, stop. I made a mistake.
Correct him.
Don't correct him, Rilla.
Yesterday we saw those stats on dementia and like everything on the list was what Ryan is going through.
So what if I really had that? Then you're going to look like a jackass.
No, he's trying to help you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you the help
I'll go
that you
get
need.
tested.
How do you get
In
tested?
the meantime, how about y'all stand by for someone who got their payback? Because revenge is
I'm going to
next.
drink my coffee over
On the
here
Roula
in the
and Ryan
corner.